Hello, I'm Taylor Morgan. I'm going to break down the beat for 3cheers by 8485. This is originally an instrumental song that it still is on my SoundCloud. It's called Aerial Ace. And then she did vocals on it, and we dropped it this year. I made this beat in December of 2020. And so I'll just break down how I made this beat. It's not super crazy, but most of the stuff that I have on here is like trap beats and plug beats and stuff. So this one's different because it's a drum and bass song. So I'll explain how I made the melody first. It's a pretty simple project file. I'll start off with pretty much every melody is from JV 1080, which is a Roland plugin. So the first preset is EP mod piano in the electric pianos section, and it sounds like this. And then that's layered with the same melody on a different preset. This preset is Innocent EP in the piano section. It sounds like this. So those together sound like this. So that's pretty much the main like melody sound that you hear. I don't think pretty much the entire beat, those are playing together. So here's another layer. This is just the chords, and it's another JV 1080. It's called Dream-esque Soft Pad. Sounds like this. And then another JV 1080 sound is this melody. It's pretty much the chords, but with some other notes. And that is Bell Fantasy Vox, and it sounds like this. So pretty much every melody that is just like a chord type sound, this is all of them together at once. So those are those sounds. Here is the lead. It's also in JV 1080. It is called You and Luck Soft Lead. Sounds like this. Pretty simple, repetitive melody. There's also this melody that comes in the second half of like the hooks and stuff. Sounds like this. Super quiet. You can barely even hear it. And it's just called, 7. This one's called P-Vox Ooze, and it's like halftime. Not really. I mean, I would probably delete it at this point now that I've heard it, because I haven't heard this beat in like a year. So it's not really doing a whole lot, but it's there. And then there's also this melody from JV 1080, and it is Psycho E-Piano. It sounds like this. So that's just in the verse to like, change up the, just change up the vibe. And then The only other melody, I'll talk about that at the end. But then there's also the bass sound. This is from Massive. I don't have Massive on this new computer. I've gotten a new laptop since. So I had a friend export me the bass with the same preset. But so this is what the bass sounds like from the song. It's just these two notes back and forth. Very simple. So this is what all of the melodies and the bass sound like together. So, I mean, effect-wise on these melodies, there's nothing really crazy. I mean, if you just kind of see scrolling through, it's just EQ, and then like some crystallizer, which crystallizer is a Soundtoys plugin that adds like a little like reverse weird delay. So most of it is just the chords are nice, and then just layering sounds. It's the same melody over and over again, pretty much, just stacked on top of each other. So now I'll show the drums. It was a drum and bass, like it's just a drum and bass break that I chopped up. So this is the break. This is the first instance of it. Sounds like this. And then I layered that with a kick. My own kick from my drum kit. And then so drum wise, that's really everything. And then it has the bass with it. So the only other things that happen is in this part, I have some of the drums go away, so it's a little bit more simple. Just the hi-hat kick snare. Yeah, so other than that, pretty much the only other stuff that happens, there's, some little transitions. And then I chopped the break up a little bit towards the end for this little fill spot right here. And then it also gets like all chopped up here, like. But yeah, so melody-wise, there's one other thing, and it's this little solo that I did. It's with a lead. I talked about it in, I think, the All Red video, but it's one of these falls one-shots. So normally it sounds like this. I don't think it has any effects on it. It has a little bit delay. These are the delay settings. Some Valhalla, vintage verb. Chorus, EQs, just, trying to make it sound a little bit better. Without effects, it sounds like this. So just sounds a little bit better. But pretty much for this one, because this is originally an instrumental song, so I don't do this a lot in beats that I send out, but this is an instrumental song. So I was thinking, like this part right here is the hook. It's the same as this part over. This is the hook, and this part is the same exact part. Like, it's just copy pasted. So I was thinking that's the hook, but this is the end of it, so the hook should play twice. So I wanted more to happen. So for me thinking more would happen, I thought I'll just change the lead. So this lead goes away and a solo comes in. And so I'll just play the whole beat with the solo playing. With the MIDI on screen. It's very simple. I mean, it's just kind of just playing the same notes that the lead earlier is playing, but it's just like a little bit, more fun. So this is the solo part. it ends on that A sharp note. So I mean, that's pretty much the beat. There's a little love filter intro, just because it sounds cool. White noise drops on all the down hits. And then there's this EQ. What is the EQ doing? Like, what is it controlling? Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just cutting out the kick drum. Whenever the kick's not there, it's making the kick a little more. Because I have the kick EQ'd out whenever my kick comes in, but whenever mine goes away, I have this one's come in, so it's just like a softer kick. So that's pretty much the beat. It's not super crazy, but I do really like this one, and I love the song, and I like the beat. It was at the time I made this, it was a little out of my comfort zone. I think this was one of the first drum and bass beats I ever made. So I really like it, and I'm glad that people like the song. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you have any questions about this one or any other things, any other songs that I produced, just let me know. There's a couple of songs coming out this month produced by me, so expect 2 or 3, maybe even more videos about songs that I produced that come out this month. And as always, if you have any suggestions, just post them in the comments or DM me on Twitter or Instagram. My links are on the screen. And if you haven't heard 3 Cheers by 8485 produced by me, go listen to that. I'll put a link in the description. But so I'm just gonna play this out, and thank you for watching the video.